Yo, what's going on? Y'all already know who it is. Don't feel like I need to do much explanation there, but welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a vlog about my trip to Cancun, Mexico that I just went on. Yeah, I'm back from it. I captured a good amount of footage while I was there, but I don't feel like what I recorded gave the full experience. It was just me really in a centralized location. So I wanted to record some extra footage so you guys could get a little bit more context about my trip, what really happened, and let me give you a full evaluation, a story about, how the trip really was so it can really do the video some justice. So yeah, man, just sit back, relax, and let's go back to see how the trip was. Alright, what's going on, guys? We here in Cancun. We just made it to the Dreams Adventures, Rivera, whatever. But we here for one of my friend's wedding. We decided to come down here for the weekend. More than a weekend, probably like 5 days. So we just got here. Just check out the scenery, man. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, we finna have a crazy little weekend, man. But, we finna go up to the hotel room and see what that looks like. So, I'll see y'all up there. Alright, man, we just made it to the room. It is looking nice in here, man. We got this whole place. Deluxe king size bed. We got a balcony. I'm about to show y'all what that looks like. Hold on. We got the whole balcony. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Take a look at this, man. Ooh, almost fell. This place is super nice. We got the pools, the decks, all of that. We definitely gonna be taking advantage of that while we here, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling good. I'm finna do a lot of stuff while we here, bro. I don't even know if I have time to enjoy everything, but we gonna do as much as we can, man. Sheesh, this is nice, boy. Okay, so boom, that's the night that we actually got to Cancun. We had got there around 8 p.m. that night and then got to resort around 10 because it was an hour away from the hotel. We checked in our bags, did everything, and then we actually met up with my friend who I went there to see for her wedding at the club that night. Well, the resort was very big, let me tell you. They had their own club inside of there and like 5 different restaurants, multiple pools, a bunch of stuff that was going on. And yeah, that was definitely a cool time. I was definitely feeling it when I got there. Once I stepped foot, I told myself, this is 100% the best resort hotel that I've ever went to. Plus, it was all inclusive. So it was a little bit expensive on the front end for sure, but it was 100% worth it when you go there knowing everything you get at that hotel is free of charge. So got there, we actually got some chicken tenders that night because all the restaurants was closed by 10 p.m. So we had got ordered room service for chicken tenders, and those chicken tenders hit, boy, hit. So just knowing you can go order whatever you want, whenever you want, and you don't have to worry about it, bro, that was definitely a great thing. But yeah, man, so we just got there and chilled that night and got ready for the next day. Alright, man, it's the next day, it's the morning. We finna go on this excursion with ATVs, zip lines, cenote, if that's how you pronounce it. We can't really bring cameras or any equipment there, so I don't know how much footage of that I'm gonna get. I'll probably get little clips and stuff on my phone of what we're doing, but yeah, man, that's gonna be how we gonna start off day one kind of in Cancun. Just really show y'all what everything looks like in the daytime. It's a little humid out, so it's getting a little foggy. Hold on. Alright, yeah. Actually, it's still humid out, so it's gonna fog up out there, but alright. But yeah, man, Focus in, look at what everything looked like. We definitely gonna hit that pool later. So we're gonna be out there in the pool, getting flicked up out there. We got a wedding rehearsal dinner later tonight, so we're gonna be doing that. So yeah, we got a full day ahead of us. We going crazy, and we finna get lit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We finna get lit, boy. Tight. So that was the first full day of us being in Cancun. We went on this excursion, like I mentioned, ATV, zip line, cenote. Cenote was actually pretty cool. We went there, I had a little zip line into the cenote. Cenote was like 40 feet deep. It was definitely, you know, a little crazy being in there. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really big of a swimmer, but I definitely did that, hopped in, as y'all can probably see. I'm gonna put a little video there, and we did ATVs where we went around this forest. It was actually pretty cool. We had tequila tasting too before any of that. Tequila tasting, and we had tried like 5 different flavors of tequila. We were tempted to buy one. I don't really drink like that, but my girl who I was with, she was definitely tempted getting some. So I was just like, you know what I'm saying? They had this coffee flavor, which is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'd actually go down. I actually get that, to be honest. And yeah, it was cool that day. After that, we had a wedding rehearsal dinner, which was pretty chill. It was actually literally right when we got back from the excursion. So we just hopped in, took a quick shower, then headed to the rehearsal dinner and chill for the rest of the night because we were kind of tired after that excursion. But yeah, the first full day definitely started off with a bang. All right, man, it's the 3rd day out in Cancun. We're pretty much 2/3 done with the trip. Today is actually the day of the wedding, the whole reason we came here, but that's not until later in the day. So we finna go around the resort, find some breakfast first of all, and then see what else we can find. It's a very big resort. Like, I'm gonna show you guys around, show everything that is there, but I don't even feel like we're gonna be able to see everything and do everything that we can while we're here, because we weren't even here, planning to be here for super long. But yeah, man, you know, gonna go outside, get some fresh air. It's humid, bro. I keep telling y'all, bro, as soon as I step outside, my camera lens be fogging up. So, but yeah, man, it's time to go get some breakfast, so I'll see y'all a little bit later. So that was the day of the wedding. The wedding didn't start till like a little bit into the evening, so we really spent that day getting food, walking around the resort, getting to see everything, going to the different pools, trying different restaurants, and then walking around a little community where the resort was in. It was a pretty big community. Like, it was a gated community, so you had to go through this gated community to get to all the way to the end where the resort was. So yeah, it was actually, you know, it was very high end, if you could say. So yeah, man. And then when I tell you, bro, that day, bro, the day of the wedding was definitely the craziest day, bro. And y'all know me, bro. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker, bro. I don't do any of that stuff. You'll probably catch me drinking once in a blue moon. I'm not gonna lie, we so fucking lit right now, bro. We so lit right now, bro. It's special occasions when I go on vacation, and that was definitely a special occasion. So I went crazy that night. When I tell you by the end of the night, I was over the toilet bowl, puking out everything that I ate that day, bro. It was crazy, bro. From the time the wedding ended to like 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning was just straight drinking, shots, everything, bro. Champagne, tequila, whatever they have, bro. Those people down in Mexico, bro, they go crazy, bro. Every time you turn your head, they got a plate full of shots, being like, shots, tequila. It was just non-stop, bro. Taking it to the head every 15 minutes or so, bro. That's definitely the most
effed up I've ever been in my life, bro. I wasn't blackout drunk. I still remember a lot of what went on that night, especially since I recorded a bunch of videos of it. But yeah, man, I definitely went crazy. And you know, I don't know if I'm gonna go that crazy ever again. I don't know, maybe so. But yeah, that was definitely, that was a crazy night for sure.
Alright, guys, the wedding was last night. We went crazy, bro, and I'm still feeling it, as you guys can probably tell. I was doing things last night I ain't never did before, man, and it was a time, man. I'm still feeling it right now. Finna go get some food in my system so it can help mitigate it a little bit so I can feel good for the rest of the day, because it's our last day, low key, and then we out of here on Monday. But yeah, man, it's been a good trip so far. So, you know, whatever else I can show y'all, I'm gonna do. But I just been enjoying myself. So y'all ain't really been seeing much, but yeah. Got the fit on. Me and the lady and everybody else who we're here with are finna go on an all-day cruise. So we really finna be going for the whole day on a whole different island outside of Cancun. So I'm just going, you know, be enjoying that, you know, getting a little crazy. I feel better now. So I might be up again, but not too up, because we gotta leave bright and early in the morning.
So we're at the last day of the trip, last full day of the trip. Basically, that day was another excursion with everybody. Everybody that was still there at that point, who all came to celebrate the wedding, went on the excursion with us. It was just a little boat ride to another island from Cancun, which took 2 hours. Bro, it was a ferry ride. It took 2 hours to get to the ferry from the hotel. I don't know why everything was so far from the resort, bro. It was an hour away from the airport, hour away from the first excursion we went to on the first day, and it was 2 hours from this excursion we went to. So we left at like noon and didn't get back to like 10, and it was only like, you know, at 8 hours, supposed to be an 8-hour excursion, but realistically we were only there, it was really only like, you know, I mean, it was a little bit more than 6 hours. It seemed like more than 6 hours, but yeah, man, we just spent a lot of time driving and different stuff. Everything felt like so far. So that was my only complaint. But, you know, besides that, everything was cool. Excursion was cool. Stayed on the island for a few hours. Went back. You know, the ferry was pretty cool. We was getting lit on the ferry too. I wasn't doing too much because, you know, I wasn't at 100% after the next night. But yeah, after the last night. But yeah, you know, nice little way to end off the trip. And overall, I enjoyed it. I'd say 9.4 out of 10 trip for sure.
All right, man, we just came back from our second excursion, our ferry ride, boat ride, whatever you want to call it, to whatever island. I don't know the name of the island. Isla Mujeres. Yep, that one right there. It was a good little day. We got to go to the island, get a little boat ride, get a little lit on the boat, hang out on the island for a few hours. I did lose my hat that I brought on the island, which is kind of sad, but I mean, it was kind of given to me by God, so it's not like I lost any money from it. So, you know, it's all good. Maybe somebody else, it's a gift to somebody else from God, right? That's how I see it. So, you know, I know y'all been seeing the room a lot, but I'll be sure to add more footage of what else we had going on in the trip, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, what? I'm putting, but yeah, we finna leave at like, we're gonna leave at like 6 in the morning, so, you know, we gotta go to bed early now. But yeah, man, that's it.